Every single prompt I use to create these AI clips is available in a Google Doc linked right in the description below so you can explore my process yourself. Before we dive into these model comparisons, I want to explain why some of these clips seem almost identical while others feel completely different. The main difference comes down to Sora 2 and its strict content rules regarding human subjects. Because Sora 2 restricts using personal footage, clips featuring people had to be generated from scratch using pure text prompts. This creates a vibe shift compared to models where I can seed my own real camera footage as a starting frame. It is honestly wild how much of a difference that initial starting point makes for the final result. Let us jump into the comparisons and make sure to tell me in the comments which model you think handled motion and physics the best. I will share my personal take at the end, but I want to hear your thoughts before I reveal my top 2 picks. Let us start with a quick play-by-play of how each model performed. VO 3.1 was consistently polished with motion that feels natural most of the time. Critically for creators, VO renders clips with synchronous audio, which is huge for immediate watchability. The physics handling here is solid because it really understands inertia and timing. The only downside is that it can be resource heavy, which might increase costs if your workflow requires many iterations. Next up is Kling 2.5, which is incredibly consistent. In terms of pure motion realism, Kling was neck and neck with VO throughout my tests. It nails how objects and bodies interact, making the movement rhythms feel very believable. However, Kling does not natively produce sound, so you have to add audio in post-production. If you are churning out clips rapidly, that extra step can definitely slow down your pipeline. Then we have Sora 2, which is the slow poke of the bunch. The censorship limitations are real, and I couldn't use my own face in any clips involving people. The results can be pretty, but they lack that continuity you get from starting with real footage. Sora took about 5 to 10 times longer to render than the other models, which is tough if you have a content calendar to hit. Then there is Seed Dance, which was honestly a bit of a mess. It made frequent mistakes like jittery timing, weird limb placements, and inconsistent environmental collisions. These errors might look subtle at first, but they are annoying when you are trying to repurpose content. Other models in the pile showed a clear trade-off between visual fidelity and speed. Models that prioritized high-end visuals often sacrifice speed and cost efficiency. My final verdict is that VO 3.1 and Kling 2.5 are clearly the top 2 for physics realism. If I had to pick one overall winner, it is VO 3.1 because it includes the audio automatically. For creators, pipeline is just as important as the model quality itself. If you are manually trimming, exporting, and scheduling every single post, you are going to burn out quickly. This is exactly why you need a smart repurposing tool to act as a multiplier for your efforts. If you are making long-form podcasts or live streams, manual editing just does not scale. I have been using a tool called Wizard to make this entire life cycle much easier. It solves the main problem that AI outputs cannot solve alone: finding those viral moments in long videos. Wizard automatically handles the editing so you can focus your energy on creativity rather than hunting for 15-second clips. The auto-schedule feature is also a lifesaver for maintaining a consistent presence without staying up late. You can manage and publish across all your social channels from one single content calendar. While Wizard is not a video generator, it lets you take those raw AI outputs and scale them into dozens of posts in minutes. If you want the quickest path to publishing, use an audio-capable model like VO 3.1 and pipe it straight into Wizard. If you use a visual-heavy model without audio like Kling, you can still use Wizard to add music and captions automatically. My main advice is to avoid relying on slow renderers like Sora 2 if you need a regular posting cadence. I am actually thinking about doing a sports and exercise movement series next to stress test these models further. If you have specific models or scenarios you want me to test, drop them in the comments and I will prioritize your requests. Check out the tutorial linked at the end if you want a step-by-step guide on batch editing your clips. Subscribe for more model tests and repurposing hacks, and good luck turning your long-form content into snackable gold.